Hi there, how are you? My name is Maria Bailey and I am your career coach if you are a spiritual person with a corporate job. Today we are going to talk about imposter syndrome. What is imposter syndrome? Do you have imposter syndrome? Are you experiencing imposter syndrome? And how to get over imposter syndrome. Let's start with what is imposter syndrome. Imposter syndrome is when you are feeling that you're not good enough, having a hard time accepting your successes and accepting your achievements. So if you have like thoughts, for example, I'm a fake, I must not fail, so you're probably experiencing imposter syndrome. Imposter syndrome is also like when you feel guilt about your success. So for example, someone from your team at work comes to you and say like, hey, great job, you did great, that was amazing, and you feel like, that was nothing. Oh, that was my team. Oh my gosh, I hate when my clients say like, oh no, it was a team effort. No, it was you. If you say like, oh, that was nothing, it was so easy, like it really, it didn't mean anything. You're not rewarding yourself as you're supposed to. You're not celebrating your success as you're supposed to. Why that happens? Usually, let's start like a quantifying. I think it will be easier for you to understand. If you have like a skill or like a success that you quantify from 1 to 10 as a 5, like just a 5, not a big deal, and you think that other people, they have like skills from 1 to 10, like level 9, like they're experts already, and you're like just on the 5, you're probably not feeling good enough because you're thinking like, I am a number 5 and they are a number 9. They know much more than me. They are much better than me. I'm really not good enough. But in reality, most of the time, what is really happening is that you are an 8 and a half, maybe even a 9. So there is always room to improvement, but you're probably not on the level 5, having to improve like, 5 levels up. What else happens? Let's say you are an 8 and also your colleagues are an 8. Another thing that happens is that you guys are probably experiencing some interlap. So skills that you bring to the team, they also bring to the team. So you guys have like the same level of the same skills. You're just not being able to recognize this. But not anymore. How do we mitigate imposter syndrome? How do we heal from imposter syndrome? I'm gonna give you guys a few, like ways to get over it. You can use just one, you can use all of them. So go ahead and take note. First one, it's talk about your feelings. Talk about your feelings. Share what you're feeling, especially when you are experiencing the imposter syndrome, that you're feeling that you're really not good enough. Share with people like, hey, I don't feel good, I don't feel I'm enough. And you will see that, 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10, people will give you a much more positive feedback than you thought. So sharing your feelings is a way to help you start getting over your imposter syndrome. Tip number 2, recognize the imposter feelings. Be aware. Awareness is everything in this life. So be aware of your feelings. When you share your feelings, saying that like it's good or bad, it's really or that you're feeling good or bad, it's really not something that it can help the other person to really understand what you're going through. So be aware of your feelings. I'm feeling anxiety, I'm feeling excitement, I'm feeling love, I'm feeling sadness. Those are words to name your feelings. Those are words that will help people to understand what you're going through, rather than this is good and this is bad. This is like good and bad, yes or no, is really relative, right? Tip number 3. Tip number 3 is be kind to yourself. Cut yourself some slack. Hey, nobody knows everything. So take it easy, Be easy, go easy, put much less pressure on yourself, okay? Visualize your success. I love visualization. If you know me, you know that I'm a huge fan of law of attraction, and visualization is one of my favorites because I am a visual person. So it helps me to learn and even to teach using images. So visualize your success. If you have a task, or if you know that in some skills you feel like an imposter, before you go to the task, before you use that skill, close your eyes for 30 seconds. Sometimes it's enough. Close your eyes for 30 seconds and visualize yourself being a success and accepting that success. Let's say that you have to close a sale with a client. Visualize that you're closing that sale. Visualize that the client is happy. Visualize that you are happy. Visualize that the client is saying, thank you so much. This is a lot of help. And you're saying like, welcome, you're welcome. Like really feeling that you helped that person and then you did something that was great, that was a success. Cool? Another tip here is reframe failure as a learning opportunity. And this might be one of my favorites because reframing words is something really important. Like I could do a video just like on reframing the meaning of words. One thing that I love to do that I'm gonna share here with you is go on the dictionary, look for words that I use a lot. So for example, opportunity or imposter or success or boss. Sometimes we don't know the real meaning of some words. We learned that, you know, like that word should mean this and that, but it is not the real meaning of the word. So when you go to the dictionary and get the real meaning, the real deal on that word. So for example, failure, you have opportunity to reframe that. You have opportunity to learn again what means failure and learn that failure is an opportunity to succeed even more in the future. Okay? So I really want you to or go on the dictionary or tell yourself that, you know, failure, it is an opportunity, because it's not that you're going to fail, it's that you're not gonna be afraid of failing. I don't want you being afraid, okay? Next tip, seek some support. And you can seek some support in like many forms and shapes. It can be a coach, it can be a friend, it can be your partner, it can be your family, your kids, your neighbor, your boss, your co-worker, you name it. As long as you seek for support, say like, hey, I can get over this. I am feeling really, I don't know, anxious or sad or not good enough, so can you help me? And you will see that people will be there to help you and also to give that positive feedback that you are missing or not accepting. Okay, so seek for help and be open. Be open. If you are experiencing imposter syndrome, it's because you're closed to receiving success. And last but not least, remind yourself that it's normal to not know everything. If you don't know everything, awesome, welcome to the human team. We are humans, we do not know everything. And that's why like so many of us like has different skills and talents and, you know, and shapes and forms and colors, because we don't know everything. And people can come to yourself to add on. Okay, and you can also go to people's lives to add on and whatever you are good. Cool. Now my question is, are you experiencing imposter syndrome? Have you experienced imposter syndrome? How did you get over? Tell us. Let me know here in the comments. Follow the channel, like this video, and I will see you soon. Bye.